Why, hello there, people of the internet. It's comic news, and apparently I have a southern accent.
We've all taken southern accents this week, Zeke.
Dang right, Jiffy Bob.
I'm Jim Bob, and this is Zeke.
Yeah, oh, where's my spittoon? No reason why I did that. We're back. Been 2 weeks. I've actually noticed a couple people asking when comic news was coming out, like, more than usual.
Yeah, people are loving the comic news.
Yeah, because usually when we're gone, people are just like, whatever. And I've kind of noticed through various sources, Twitter, someone commented on Manos' video. I started doing spring form, which is a question thing. People ask me on that. Yeah, so we're back. You can quit crying and being afraid now. It's not it's not the happening. Where comic news go, guys?
We're back, bold and brassy.
Apparently.
Yep.
So, let's start our story off with something that actually happened during Comic-Con. And I have to make a rebuttal, because I mentioned that the whole Ivis, I can't even say his name, Doc Connors from Amazing... iFans. Him getting arrested was by far the most WTF moment, like, just out of nowhere moment from Comic-Con. I stand corrected. Weapons, I'm just going to read the headline. Weapons check at Comic-Con uncovers some serious stuff. And the picture they have is hilarious. Of a stormtrooper. Oh no! Okay.
Being searched.
No, he might find my copy of Star Wars Legacy. I need that. So, Comic-Con's obviously a place of, many things nerdy. Few things you don't expect to find, though, are a 2-foot-long machete and an honest-to-Rambo AR-15 rifle. Hey. I hate Twilight just as much as everyone else, guys, but calm down. I thought that'd be funnier.
This reminds me, the guy, Christopher Lambert?
Yes.
From Highlander?
Yes.
Whenever he does a con, he has someone make an announcement to the lines of people waiting to meet him that he does not sign swords. And he is very nervous around swords.
Even though his most known role is being a guy who uses swords.
So please, any random stranger who I've never met before, don't bring a sword up to me.
Yeah.
I'm willing to wager he had a moment with a fan that has, for now, forever, made him nervous around strangers with swords.
He probably tried to reenact that scene from the first movie where the guy's doing 1,000 backflips in the parking garage with the sword in his hand.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine all horrifying things go. Yeah, some guy was carrying weapons, and obviously that went bad for him. I just want to mention someone brought a machete and a rifle, and an actual rifle, not like a toy rifle, an actual could kill you by shooting you rifle.
Yeah, what part of cosplay do you not understand, fans?
The part where it gets too real. I can't stop smiling at that picture of the stormtrooper.
Oh no, you're breaking my laser rifle!
He's giving that pose Alfred from Power Rangers always gives. Ay! In the show, when he gets worried, he just touches his giant symbol-shaped head. Someone found that picture and said score when they were writing this.
Yeah, he was talking, he's probably talking to the, chubby security guy.
Please don't touch that. My mom helped glue that together.
Do you know where the next Wendy's is? I'm kind of starved. Oh, God. Okay, so let's move on to more ridiculousness, Manos. Go!
Nothing ridiculous about the human body, especially superhuman bodies. Especially superhuman bodies in such sexy poses. That's why Rome. Yes, Rome. The actual Rome. Has a statue somewhere of Batman and Robin. Not Batman and Robin, excuse me. Batman and Superman. Damn, I fucked that up. A Batman and Superman looking kind of friendly with each other.
A little. I'm sorry. We never said the phrase "sexual poses" on this show before. I couldn't stop laughing. We will. Yeah, we're probably never going to use that phrase again. You're looking at the photo, folks. We can't explain this at all.
Batman has a little bit of that creation pose.
The Sixteenth Chapel.
Yeah.
16th Chapel.
But Superman's doing his classic ripping his shirt off pose. And together...
Only some porn music and this image is more hilarious.
And together, the poses are hilarious.
Yes.
Just enjoy.
You're welcome, folks, who were expecting us to talk about the Dark Knight Rises news first.
Oh, the Dark Knight is rising.
Thank you. I thought you were going to take advantage of that.
Just not the way you expected.
Yeah. Yes. We're just here to show you a really hilarious picture. There's nothing more we can give you.
And this thing is real. That's probably the funniest thing.
Part. This is somewhere in Rome for someone to see. Oh, God. I can't say anything. It's too hilarious. Let's move on to some serious news that broke it. Well, news that people freaked out about. Manos, you've heard about this Ultimate Spider-Man thing, right?
Yes, I've heard of this Ultimate Spider-Man bit.
Yes, are you aware he died recently?
Yes, I have heard of such thing.
Well, do you know he has a replacement?
Of course, it's comic books.
Yes, and here's the thing that people are mentioning a lot. He is half African-American and half Hispanic.
That's right. His name is Miles Morales?
Yeah, that's about it.
Right name?
Yeah, that sounds right. I always see Morales pronounced that way. Yeah, this is big news.
It's kind of big news. Although, hey, thanks, Marvel. I so enjoy explaining to my non-comic book reading friends
the fuck's going on.
This Spider-Man is the Ultimate Spider-Man in a secondary universe that doesn't have anything to do with the regular universe, and the white Spider-Man, Peter Parker, is all fine, but they're still running simultaneously together. Thank you. I love explaining that.
Actually, Jon Stewart kind of said best.
Yes, I love seeing that.
Where he's just like, I want to mention that this Spider-Man's from the Ultimate Universe, and also may I mention they're fictional characters.
Yes, we need to unravel that a little bit. He was reacting to Lou Dobbs reacting. I forgot where Lou Dobbs...
That's the thing, like, big news, like, we're not big news if anyone's confused. Like, CNN kind of, I think CNN talked about it, like, a lot of people actually...
yeah.
It's always weird to find stuff like this, like, stuff that's in the actual comic books in national news. I always find that odd. I'm like, wait, other people know about us?
Yeah.
This is odd.
Something about that Lou Dobbs bit just really amazes me. It's like he's not even pretending not to be racist anymore.
Yeah.
It's like he's not even going under the cover like, hey, no, I have a legitimate problem, with Hispanics. No. I mean, it's just like, this pisses him off. It's like, for God fucking sakes. It's a cartoon character. It's not real. And also, hey, there's like, what, 1% of superheroes that are minorities? Can't you cut somebody a break here? I mean, it's the ultimate version, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that's the thing. When this got brought up, people are like, did you hear him? Like, what? He's half black, half Hispanic. I'm like, that's interesting. I don't read Ultimate, so quit talking to me about this. Here's the thing. I honestly did want to care, but I don't read anything from this universe anymore. I'm sorry. I've washed my hands of it when Ultimatum started.
Yeah, that's when Ultimatum. That's a lot of people walked away from Ultimate during that storyline.
And when they tried bringing it back, like, I wanted to give Ultimate Thor a shot, but I just couldn't. And one moment.
Okay. Are we still recording?
Totally not inconvenient.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. I can.
Okay.
You people got a glimpse of my life.
Okay. I actually am curious about picking at least the first issue up, frankly. I mean, believe it or not. I haven't picked up an Ultimate issue seriously since Ultimate Spider-Man 1. And, I don't know. I just want to check them out. And you know what? I have a weird theory.
Yeah.
You know this Scarlet Spider-Man thing that they were talking about?
Yeah.
How crazy would it be if the regular Marvel Universe, Morales becomes the Scarlet Spider?
That's a wacky idea. And I love it. No.
Yeah. Because, you know, that would also be a good way to, like, cement him in the regular universe. Because I always had this feeling Ultimate's going to go away next year. Every year.
Like, the last few years it's been
I have
having
this
that.
feeling Ultimate's going to go away.
Because the theme of Ultimates is, the only series they had going, of course, was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They had, like, this time with this relaunch, they have a couple ongoings, but it was kind of sporadic, and they had miniseries that were supposed to come out bi-monthly, but I think Ultimate X just finished last month, and it started... It got late, but that was... There's a lot of reasons why things get late. I don't know. Like, I want to give this a shot, too, honestly. At least this is the new issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. And Avengers, because Hickman's on it. Ultimates. He's doing the new Ultimates book. So...
I will say I am actually very proud of Marvel, like, doing this with Spider-Man. Even though it's the Ultimate Spider-Man, I guess they feel like, they have some room to maneuver. But
honestly, you can talk still. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm actually interested. This is the most interested I've been in a Spidey book since Brand New Day. And you know what? To be honest, I've said sometimes I just wish they would kill Peter Parker off. I've just been so disappointed with the character over the years.
And they picked the wrong one.
No kidding. It's like, this guy didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's been on the only lifeline of the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah, Ultimate Spidey didn't sell his soul to the devil or whatever the fuck he did.
Well, he worked with Jeff Loeb, technically.
Yeah. Wap, wap, wap.
One thing I want to mention is, I wonder how, I'm pretty sure this might have been Bendis' idea, and Marvel went with it. Like, oh, that would shake things up, because Marvel tries to be edgy, and they're like, oh, isn't that a shake-up? This is shaking things up.
I'll say so. I mean, the Ultimate Universe pretty much depends just solely on Spider-Man, and to kill him off and replace him with anybody.
Replace him with me.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Yeah, like, why the hell is this book in Nebraska now?
Boy, that's a real change.
All the villains moved to Nebraska.
They just so happen to be interested in Nebraska.
All that corn will give us power!
What do you think about his supporting cast? Do you think Mary Jane, Aunt May, Gwen will be taking a hike? Do you think we're going to replace them with a whole new cast?
I don't know. I'd like to see, seeds, some supporting characters stay to kind of give a familiarity. I don't know. It'd be interesting if it's, again, anything they do at this point is an interesting twist. Yeah, but, I don't know. Whatever, Bendis is usually good with this. This is, again, we keep stating this has been the book people, not even just because it's the Ultimate book, it's been a book people have been paying attention to because it's been good.
Yeah.
Consistently for, it's 150 issues now, but they miscounted completely when they renumbered it.
Yeah, oh well, hey, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But
maybe we'll get it right when they renumber it again. I kind of see that. No, I hope
you know You know what'd be crazy as an old school Spider-Man fan? Since
What?
I've stopped reading Spider-Man because of Brand New Day, it would be weird if I started reading this guy.
It would be kind of weird.
It's like, yeah, I'm reading Spider-Man, yay, but it's not that guy.
At all. It's not only is it a different, it's not even a different Peter Parker. It's just a completely different person.
Yeah, but he looks like a kid. I mean, he looks like he's fucking 12 in this close-up.
Man. In this, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if they stated his age. Maybe he'll be, if he's a teenager, that'll work.
Oh, yeah.
Of course that'll work. Bendis is, not to mention, he was good with teenagers in the first series, especially.
Watch how you say that.
I know. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm regretting saying everything right now. So you want to move on to
sure, let's move
other
on.
Spider-Man news? This isn't big, but they have a date set up for the sequel to The Amazing Spider-Man.
Wow.
It's set up for May 2nd of 2014.
Jesus Christ, man.
Like, we don't even know if this new one's gonna be good yet. Like,
you know, I can't even guarantee you and I will be alive in 2014.
yeah, Roland Emmerich might be right, and the only one who could save us is John Cusack.
Anything can happen. Well, John Cusack doesn't apparently give a fuck about anybody except his ex-wife and kids.
Yeah. Maybe Danny Glover as the president will save us. No, he did a Sci-Fi Channel movie last weekend. He doesn't care about anyone anymore either. lot of clever bashing this time.
Oh, yes.
We're getting good. We're getting really good.
Witty.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to move on? Because this is kind of a...
Yeah, I just figured you people need to know that Sony's lost their effing minds. Or unplanning.
Hey, clear your calendar.
Yes. If you have a calendar left.
May 2nd, 2014.
Don't have a date. And this next story is by... Don't get married on that day. This next story comes by request from our good buddy from England, Mini Kajib, wherever the hell he is now. I assume he's dead and his ghost just told me. These are just images from the new DREDD movie, because we mentioned Judge Dredd earlier.
Yes.
And I haven't been following anything about this movie at all. I don't even think there's a trailer yet. I think this is the first, images we've gotten.
Hey, Lena Headey's in this film.
Yeah! I don't know who that is.
She's the queen in 300.
Oh, damn, you're right. I'm bad with names. It's just mostly looks of all the judge suits. They look cool. It's just images. We're just looking at pictures.
Okay, so we traded Rob Snyder for Queen Gorgo. I think that's an upgrade.
I agree. Trading Rob Snyder for anything's an upgrade. What's this? Pack of beans. I'll take it. They expired? What the hell? I'll use them.
Rob Schneider is the stapler.
I still want that movie. That'd be the greatest Rob Schneider movie ever, and there's no competition. Clever bashing.
All right, who's up for a picture of the Superman?
I am, I guess. Captain Logan's
All
not
right.
here, so I gotta be.
All right.
Ignore the
There he
giggling in
is.
the background if you hear anything.
Okay.
My sister's apparently off laughing gas. Yes, we've got a first look of Harvey Cavill as Superman, and boy, this image looks freaking awesome.
He looks really awesome. He almost has, there's almost kind of a like a Kurt Swan kind of Oh, you know what? This is kind of like a Max Fleischer kind of shot.
I was kind of thinking that too. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it, but with the destroyed vault door.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Like, that invokes Superman, because as a kid I always would see him just almost pushing stuff like it was melting.
Yeah.
Like he's just take this ice cream door.
I could totally hear that 40s Superman music put against this shot.
Yes. Again, this is just a picture, but damn it, this picture got me hyped.
The only thing missing is Batman lounging around pointing at his genitals.
I think everything needs that now, just to make it better. That someone needs to take this picture and then copy and paste it like Nolan Batman pointing at it. Just to make us laugh. And more Superman news. Laurence Fishburne has been cast as Perry White.
Okay.
What did you think of this?
Okay. I don't know. He's a good actor. I'm not really bothered by a black actor portraying a white character from the comics.
Especially since Perry White wasn't like a major character.
Yeah. Well, here's my rule about this when they do this. Unless it's absolutely necessary, that character has to be a certain race. It's okay.
Yeah.
And there's nothing about Perry White that goes, oh, this guy totally has to be white. No, there's really nothing about that character. So, okay. And, that rule goes back and forth, too, from, black characters, Asian characters, white characters. It has to make sense, but, if it's fine, it's fine. And, I have no real issues with this. I like Fishburne. And I have I'll be honest, I have no emotion whatsoever towards Perry White as a character.
Honestly, I'm a carbon copy of, your opinion.
He exists. That's it.
Yeah, I'll admit I never thought of it for somewhat obvious reasons. Because you never, I wouldn't really... Plus, I was I never really just visioned Laurence Fishburne as that character, not because of the skin color, just because, I don't know, because my experience is just the movies, really.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a secondary issue for me. Is he the right type? I mean, forget about race, but I've never seen him play that kind of gruffy character. I don't know if he's going to put a new spin on it where he plays a more reasoned, stoic character, or I don't know. Maybe he will play that character.
I think he could do it. I don't know why. I have no basis. All I've really seen him in is CSI, the Matrix movies, and Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was Cowboy Curtis, if no one remembers or knows.
Yeah.
Which I always find hilarious as well.
That's true. Well, I would like... I think when I do care about Perry White, he's kind of lively. I would like him to play that kind of character, where he's kind of boisterous. He's always like the not as funny J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he's not over the top, as over the top, if that makes any sense. He honestly seems more grounded. J. Jonah Jameson's obsessed at times. Where you imagine he has a crossbow in the back of his car just in case Spider-Man's nearby.
Yeah. Well, look, Jameson has always been the better editor character as far as entertainment value is concerned.
I still say it'd be hilarious if he edited Red Knight. Damn it, Manos, I need more.
Not enough Spider-Man in this. Well, I don't have the rights. Fuck it. Put him in it.
I agree. One other thing I want to mention is, how much is Perry White going to be in this movie, and if he's even going to be important to the story?
That's the thing. He's never important to the story. He's just kind of there. He's how much screen time has he had in the typical Superman film? Maybe 15 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the films have never
been
in
the comics he doesn't get that much. That's
true. The cartoon show, how often was he in the Bruce Timm series?
He was there. Actually, he had somewhat of a larger role than usual in Doomsday. Kind of. He was just kind of cheering up Lois and drinking scotch because he's played by Ray Wise.
But that wasn't part of the regular Bruce Timm series.
Yeah, I know, but that's I'm thinking of just in other media or in anything. That's the most I've ever really noticed him in anything Superman.
So Superman has to die in order for
for Perry White to get screen time.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. And I don't know. As long as he's, because the thing is, I know if he's underused, I'll be focusing on him the whole movie. Every time he's on screen.
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing more? Punch someone. Give someone a red pill, you bastard. Do something.
If he has the Cowboy Curtis hat, in one scene, I'll be happy.
Oh, I think everyone would be happy. Okay. Before we go on. So, Manos, The Dark Knight Rises. You want to talk about that, huh? Right? Right?
That's right. I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's a thing going on, huh? Pictures from the set came up of a full look of the Bane costume, and apparently an image of him with a shopping list going to Walmart, apparently. I'm sorry, when I first saw that, I'm like, it looks like he's reading his shopping list. I'm like, eggs, Venom, get a movie from the $5 bin.
I need some toilet paper.
Yes, exactly. Everyone's gonna think of this now when they see the image. Like, it looks like he's going to the grocery store. But yeah, we get a good look at the costume. Also, apparently he took Hellboy's jacket. I can't think of things seriously. What do you think of the costume? Because again, this is a full look of it.
Oh, the Bane costumes.
Yes.
Or
at least this one, like, there's nice trench.
Let's see. Yeah, he does look like he's looking at something.
Maybe that's just his lines or something, but like.
Oh yeah, that's obviously his lines.
But
Oh,
it looks like a shopping list. I'm sorry.
but let's see. It does like eggs.
Damn it! I have to get more milk. I just got a curtain 2 days ago.
Let's see. Eggs, milk, laundry, break Batman, videos. Okay.
Oh, there's a side note. Go to Riddler's stand-up act. Yeah, I'll think about it.
I'm okay with the costume. You know, it's its own thing. It looks creepy. I've never been the biggest fan of the fact that it looks like a wrestling outfit in the comics. So yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I like it too. I don't know. I wonder how much he'll have that trench coat. No.
Oh yeah, have the trench coat for a couple of scenes.
Yeah, like, it's really cold here. And also the pictures of the Tumblr. Can't forget that.
The Tumblr's back. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
That's
and there's
actually one of the biggest surprises.
yeah. Well, they probably. I wonder if they had more. And also, this one's different. Like the
Wait! Isn't there a
it.
line in Batman Begins that there were two of them?
I think there was. And I wonder if this one was modified because it looks on the front of it's different. Because I don't know what that's for. We can only make really ridiculous guesses. Make ridiculous guesses in the comments. I love making you people do things. Hey, I'm letting my fans have their word heard.
Let's start a couple ideas. How about this for a ridiculous rumor? That is Rachel Dawes' funeral hearse.
I was gonna go with he decided to put an ice cream cooler in there and he needed the extra space.
Oh, okay, that's good too.
Because that makes less sense and is hilarious. Yeah, so Tumblr's back, Bane costume. And we got a good look of Catwoman. I screwed that up.
Yes, you did.
Thank you. Yes, we got a look of Selena Kyle, and she hijacked a bike. Oh no!
She took Batman's bike.
I know.
A bike.
This costume,
Well, it's pretty much the current costume from the neck down, with some laser tag goggles on.
I was gonna say some spy tech goggles you could get at Walmart. A lot of people are like, "Oh, that's a stupid looking mask." I don't consider goggles a mask really like that.
Yeah,
that's like saying my glasses are a mask.
Yeah, I can't recognize you when you take that shit off.
I've gotten that actually.
Actually, Superman's
pretty good at it.
Or a mask. You want to get technical?
I don't want to get technical. We're here to make really witty remarks today.
Okay. Here's the thing where I'm not really bugged by it. Batman's costume in Begins didn't really start out that way. I mean, remember, like when he meets Gordon, he's sort of in the all black ski mask look thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I've been meaning to.
this might be the first time she does anything like illegal wise. So maybe she doesn't have the costume all set up just yet.
Plus, I still stand by it, because when they announced she was going to be in the movie, they said Selena Kyle. Not Catwoman, Selena Kyle, in the official statement, didn't they? I remember
Nolan likes to slowly roll this stuff out. He actually would love to not tell us anything.
Yeah, that's the thing I keep rolling on. I'm like, hey, we're lucky we're getting anything.
Yeah.
We're lucky Warner Brothers has to make him do something.
Yeah, they force him to do it. You know, he, like, God damn.
God damn executives giving me all this money.
Hey, shit. Put that shit on and sit on the bike for a second.
Yeah, that'll work. Give me that camera. Click. Apparently, Christopher Nolan's stressed out. He smoked a couple cigarettes before he did this. Need my smokes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm happy so far. Everything looks pretty good. I'm hoping that isn't the final mask. I will say that. I'm not alarmed. I don't look at that and go, "Oh my God, what is Nolan doing? Oh no, it's going to ruin everything." No, I've kind of seen his films before. I know the way he works. I'm fine.
Yeah, and plus, if this is it, I'm fine with it too. I'm like, this is something a cat burglar wears.
That's true.
I've seen enough episodes of Leverage. They look like this.
I've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, I should have thought of that first. Yeah, like, I'm fine with this. I know it, like, again, I agree too. It's just it's this regular kind of current suit, and there's no cat mask, and I honestly could give two shits if there's no, like, cat ears or whatever. She could goofily go to the costume shop and buy one of those headbands that have cat ears on it.
I will throw this bone to the haters out there. I would like the mask at the end, like in her last.
Maybe something like that.
Even if it's the last scene where she's involved in, if she just gets the mask, I'm fine. But I'd like to see that. You know, I don't want the goggles all the time.
Yeah. Like I, and again, Nolan hasn't made a bad movie. If he's gonna purposely fuck this up, well, fine, good for him.
I'm willing to bet his first bad movie is still going to be better than a lot of movies out there.
Exactly.
All right,
calm down, people. I know maybe I'm being ultra defensive. I'm like, I'm sure this movie's going to be good. He's not going to screw it up. This is a follow-up to one of the biggest movies of all time.
No, this is ultra defensive. Oh, you don't like it? Well, fuck you.
Good point. Some people have done that, and that's why I don't go on online forums that much. A lot of animosity.
That's ultra defensive, Duke.
I know, right? Okay, so The Flash has a solid script, Manos.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna get a drink while you talk about this.
Yeah, they apparently wrote a script and printed it out, and it's solid. Meaning you can, I don't know, I would like to see a Flash movie too. But odds are people will hate it like they did Green Lantern and make me want to punch everyone. Like a boss. Well, Manos isn't here, so I better play some music.
Yeah, hey.
Do, elevator music. Well,
hey, how's it going?
Back, okay.
This is awesome tea.
Good to know. Yeah, they just have a script. Who knows what will come out of it?
Let's see. Maybe they can get John Wesley Shipp to make a cameo in the movie.
He did make a in Batman Brave and the Bold, the one where they have the Flash. He played Reverse Flash.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, he was. And Alan Tudyk was Barry Allen in that episode too. That was.
That's also great.
Yes. So yeah, Flash.
You know who they should get? They should probably get guy who played him on Justice League.
Rosenbaum. Yeah, that'd work.
He's old enough to do either older Wally or Barry.
Yeah, they can use whatever the hell they want.
He's in his 30s, right?
Yeah, I think he's in his 30s, if not his late 20s.
They should get Rosenbaum.
Do it now, we command it.
Yeah. Hollywood, get over your A-list star shit. Get Rosenbaum.
Yes, I wonder how many people are going to compare us to the people who wanted Tom Welling as Superman. All 5 of them wanted Tom Welling. Oh, I have a friend who was like, I don't know this guy. I want Tom Welling. Well, I want someone who can act. who has a shot in acting in a big movie, unlike Tom Welling.
That's true. Well, Rosenbaum's a really good actor, though.
Yeah, too. Yeah, that's true. I if they do it, odds are they'll never consider it. They'll probably give Ryan Reynolds another shot.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Although I'm sure he'd love to play a part where he has hair.
Yeah, the closest he's come to that so far is Cursed, and boy, I can't defend that movie.
Yeah.
You can tell it's obviously a wig, and Jesse Eisenberg was in some shit before he got famous.
Yeah. Well, you're an actor. You got to eat.
Yeah, I'm like, that was on his resume before The Social Network. So our last story comes from, actually, let me preface on why we're talking about this. A really, really nice fan of ours. Let me find her username real quick. I wasn't smart enough to have it up.
Oh, dude, man.
I should have. I'm not smart. People need to realize this. I am not what you call a genius.
You are smart.
Hold on. I almost got it. Simba 317.
Okay.
She came to us. She also actually went to Geekvolution. They mentioned it on Comic Book Late Night. She wrote out this paragraph-long letter explaining how the topic of women creators and characters came up at a panel at San Diego, and a fan brought it up, and she was met with aggressive behavior.
Let's say hostility.
Yeah, let's say there's some hostility between Dan Didio, and she wanted us to mention it, and all these links are from the same letter. Apparently something came out of this too since then. Since she's mentioned this, there's another link. I'll add it in here. I don't think it's in this list that we have, Manos, but I'll add it in. Sorry, my back hurts. It's been distracting me. How about you take this, Manos?
Okay. Now, I've been following a whole bunch of comic book fan bloggers talking about the DC reboot ever since it was first announced. And I generally follow a bunch of dudes who blog, and I actually do follow a few female bloggers who are comic fans. And I happened to notice, just casual observance, that the female fans seem to be talking about almost always the same thing, is the fact that a number of let's start. It started off this way. It started off with the characters, where a lot of them couldn't help but notice quite a few very popular female characters were turning up missing during this reboot. We'd hear about this character, this character, this character, but hey, where's Cassandra Cain? Hey, where's Stephanie Brown? Hey, where's Power Girl?
That one's annoyed me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a big character, and it's like, no mention anywhere. And also the Barbara Gordon thing, which a lot of people are, I guess, was put out there to be something big for the fans. But here's the thing. Oracle has a lot of fans, and the character has kind of grown up as Oracle. And I've thought about this, and a few other people have talked about this too, that it's almost a downgrade for Barbara Gordon. It's almost equivalent to Dick Grayson not becoming Nightwing again. It's becoming Robin again. And that's what Barbara Gordon's being put through. She's getting the use of her legs, but she's becoming less powerful of a character. And also, other news came out. The news that DC had acknowledged that one of their goals in this DC reboot was to target male readers 18 to 35, which of course is the classic demographic that all popcorn movies go after and stuff like that.
Yeah, like that makes sense because that's always the demographic.
Well, here's the thing, why don't they, if they want new readers, why don't they target female readers?
Yeah, that came up too.
And why don't they approach kids? It's amazing to me that they would just be so disregarding of a potential base for reasons I'm unsure of. So that started to get noticed a lot. And then, of course, it came out that they had dropped their female staff from 12%, a huge whopping 12%, to 1%. And that, I think, really started some animosity, actually, among female readers and fans. So therefore, this one fan who dressed up like
Stephanie Brown, Batgirl.
Stephanie Brown, Batgirl.
I found the article I was trying to mention.
She went to the big DC reboot panel and asked a simple question: "Where are the women?" Which is a question I always ask. But in this case, she was referring to the fact that they're hiring. It seems they've hired less. At the original announcement, there was like 3 female creators in a grouping of 100.
Yeah.
Working on these titles, and she was not answered. Now, granted, they avoided a lot of questions, but they constantly avoided this question over and over again. And she actually faced a lot of hostility, not only from the DC panel,
but from fellow fans.
Which she talks about in one of the links. We have the interview with her. Which actually confused her. Like, a lot of the characters that she was talking about, she knew these other fans would like, but, now they were mad at her for, like, asking the question, which was not answered. So here we are. That really got a lot of attention, to the point where DC kind of lost control of this situation. Mm-hmm. And they have made an announcement that they would look back and start hiring more women for more female creators.
And open up some projects that were mothballed for the reboot.
Yeah. And because she was approached later by a couple of the other creators and answering her questions, which confused her. It's like, well, why didn't Dan Didio just say those answers? Then I would have sat down. And actually, one of those things that's been bugging me is, they'd say, oh, yeah, we'd like to hire, more female creators, but we're looking for the best of the best to work on the DC reboot. Like Rob Liefeld.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
We want the best creators. So, Nicola Scott can go fuck herself. We're going to hire...
We have Liefeld. Oh, God, that sounded dirty saying that. Liefeld. That sounded dirty.
Yeah. Nicola can, like, draw better than Liefeld drunk.
Are you issuing a challenge? No, I'm kidding.
That would be a great challenge.
Yeah, it would probably still look amazing, because I love Nicola Scott art. I should be reading Teen Titans, the run she's been doing more.
I know. Well, actually, I think she's one of the artists that now are kind of getting mentioned, like, oh, hey, we'll probably be bringing on Nicola Scott.
There was a rumor. There was no confirming, so I didn't put it in, but someone said she's doing a JSA ongoing with with James Robinson, I think. Ooh. That's on Bleeding Cool. There's nothing really confirming it, so I didn't want to put it in here. Food for thought, I guess, now that you hear it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I was wondering where JSA went in this reboot as well.
That's true. That's another thing. Well, they're too old. We're approaching...
Yeah, you dang kids!
Yeah, get off my lawn!
Get off my lawn!
I guess that's, that's
I'll use my superpowers on you!
Yeah, 18-year-olds don't care about old people.
Yeah, they're disposable and just give us money on Christmas.
Yeah, we hate them.
Screw them.
But here's the thing, what I'm thinking. It's like, DC, from the get-go, maybe, this is the thing. It looks like maybe their eyes are opening to the situation. Because I'm not gonna pretend I know what goes in the hearts and minds of, the male creators at DC. So I don't know what they were doing. This probably maybe just simple negligence and ignorance. But here's the thing. Okay. Like, this argument that, I hear more sexist fanboys will put forth that women don't read comics. And
bullshit.
That is bullshit. I've known. All you have to do is walk into a con and know that's bullshit.
Or do what I do and talk to most of my friends who are into comics. So most of my friends who are into comics or manga are girls.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: manga owns girls, and you know what?
Oh yeah.
DC could get that. It's not. It's not like manga is a completely different entity.
And they've tried doing Japanese stuff with Batman, like a manga and that anime movie.
Well, I mean, it's not so much the Japanese stuff. It's just the fact that manga speaks to women. Manga tries to reach out to female fans in ways that Marvel and DC generally don't. And DC, here's the thing: DC has always been the more female-friendly company out of the big two, and I think they lost a lot of credibility on that, which is unfortunate. I hated to see that, actually, because that's one of the things I liked about the company. And the argument that there's no money in approaching female fans, which is insane. We're in a recession. Everybody needs money. Why?
I'm getting a job soon, so you're right.
Why restrict yourself to the old stereotypical 18 to 34-year-old males? Actually, we could probably do this as another story. The womenthology.
I was going to bring that up in with this, so yeah.
Okay, well we can bring that in now.
Sure.
I think incredibly disproves that argument.
Yeah, because that movie made a lot more than its goal.
Yeah. A bit. You know how much it did?
I don't know the final number.
The final number is, okay, quick explanation for those who are late to the story. It's a big anthology of female creators from big names like Gail Simone and I think Louise Simonson's in this.
Yeah.
And all the way down to, unknowns. And they put a Kickstarter out to help fund the project. And their goal was $25,000, which was a big goal. And they just, the last I saw, I was checking on Twitter before we got on, they surpassed, their goal had been reached this was the last day. Their goal, they reached, I think, $100,000.
Yeah.
Dollars pledged, which is insane. I can't believe what a massive amount of that was pledged. We can look right now.
I'm bringing it up. Yeah, they got their goal was 25,000. They made 4 times that.
Yeah, I'm looking at their Twitter right now. Final score $109,251 with 2,000 backers, which I assume is women and men.
2001, A Space Odyssey. Sorry, I saw the number.
Yes. And I know my girlfriend Lindsay, I think, donated to that. And my girlfriend is a female, and
we can confirm that by the title "girlfriend." No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I had to make that joke.
And she's a comic fan, and I had noticed her being kind of turned off by what was going on. Just news come out, and I'd see her shake her head, and yeah, I mean, it was a really, I think, kind of a little important moment that happened this year. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed in myself for not broaching the subject before Comic-Con. Because
this is where it made its peak, yeah.
Yeah, because I had noticed this too, but I don't know, I didn't really bring it up. I mean, to my defense, I didn't want to really jump the gun on anything before I had really seen what was going on.
I was going to bring that up too. Like, I would have waited for something because if something like this was going to happen, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't notice this too much because I don't notice a lot of things in life. I have I don't have an attention span of a walnut at times. So yeah, usually you have to get when things hit their peak, I obviously start noticing. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I should have got Gotham Girl in on this. She would have had more because you and me talked about mentioning this, and we're like, we're 2 guys. This is going to be awkward.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
A little awkward, just a little.
I don't like to see people bullied. I don't.
Neither do I. I've been bullied most of my life.
I don't care if they're men or women or minorities. If they're unfairly treated or neglected, it pisses me off. I don't care that I'm a white straight dude from America who is like, according to race, it's perfect. Which, by the way, I'm not.
Yeah, you and me are far from perfect.
Yeah, so I get really upset when I see people mistreated. Although, in a way, I'm sort of a minority. I'm not religious. That's the only thing that
I have a learning disability that sometimes alienates me from public eye. So
yeah, I'm alienated because I'm a comic fan, so I can appreciate that.
yeah. Like one thing though is this girl made a difference. She got got people paying attention to this. And also I'd like to. I don't think I mentioned this enough. Thank you, Simba317 for 17 for mentioning to us, because her letter was heartfelt, and I was like, oh, we got to mention this.
Yeah,
because we never get that. We usually get guys going, "Oh, lol, that was funny, huh?" and then quoting our show.
Well, we like that too.
I love that too. But it's really nice to see someone actually think we're serious.
Yeah, that's kind. Yeah, I was kind of touched by that too. It's like, oh well, I guess maybe I am kind of a voice.
Yeah,
so
people expect me to make their opinions heard and get something out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So. I'll say bravo to everybody involved, really. I mean, also to DC, especially for the fact that they didn't,
brush it off and ignore it. They actually did something about it.
Yeah, they didn't Fox News the whole thing. Like, oh, no, that's crazy, insane terrorist talk.
And now more words from Glenn Beck.
Yeah. And, no, they actually acknowledged the problem, which is like, okay. Now they have to actually...
Manos, I'm shocked this didn't get into national news. I was like, the Spider-Man one does, but this doesn't. I think this deserves more attention than...
Well, I agree, but the news media only...
they have that... No,
they only understand Spider-Man's black, Captain America is dead, blah, blah, blah. Wonder Woman...
And to be fair, a lot of people get news from us. I've been told that. They get news from us first.
Oh my God.
Because let's face it, checking blogs are annoying. I should know I have to do it for this show every week.
And plus, we're hilarious.
Oh yeah. Plus, we're just two average guys making fun of it and informing you.
That's right.
We're like a low budget daily show.
Yes.
Extremely low budget.
With less writers.
Yes, we need to invest in a writer. Well, we have you. You write Red Knight.
Yeah, that's right. Although
But you do old stuff off the cuff, so that doesn't count, does it? That doesn't really count.
No, it does not count, Duke. All right. Are you ready? Are we pretty much done with the show?
We pretty much are, so let's get the usual flim-flam out of the way.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter. Links are in the info, where you'll get more of us being hilarious and possibly informative, and making shit up. We don't put any writing into our tweets either. We just make it up.
Yeah.
We have some news about Red Knight. Manos, take it.
Yes. I, of course, released the first issue almost 2 weeks ago. And to help fund the series, I've done a Kickstarter. So I'm totally going to do 100,000, like Mythology.
Hopefully, you people need to get on that.
But I will settle for $900. And,
900's a good goal.
900's a good, realistic goal. Yeah. Paying artists, paying printers costs some money, and I'd really like to get this series as a series, an ongoing series. And I will do the best I can to make it a great book. But I just need a little foundation. And I put it to you, comic book fans. If you can pledge just $1 or $5 or whatever, please do so at the link. And if you can't, that's cool. I totally get it. Just pass the link to people who may be interested. And there you go. Yes.
There's 24 days left. Man, you've already made like a third of the way to your goal. And how long has it been up? Like a week?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm actually kind of excited. Yeah, I've done, at this point, $316. And I want to thank everybody while I'm here. I want to thank everybody for pledging. You were fantastic. King, you were fantastic, specifically. Jerky, I can't mention everybody.
Some people might want to be not private, but I think Jerky enjoys his shout-out.
Yeah, Jerky was the first.
He does a lot of work for this show. We need to give him more credit.
He's excellent. And
he does a lot of art, and he does the theme music.
And, I just want to thank everybody. You've been incredible. And if we can get this done... by the way, you get cool rewards, like T-shirts, signed comics, and my girlfriend Lindsay made a Red Knight plushie. If you want a plush doll of my character, please pledge.
Yes. All the info's on the link, which, of course, will be here. Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties.
Yep.
So, basically, good night. Again, thank you for watching this show. For the people who were actually worried over the week we were gone, 2 weeks.
Yep. We were okay. We were just busy.
we were busy. We're fine. It's like our mom's calling us. Are you okay?
My mom panics every time there's a rainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't want me to drive to their house if it's like gonna rain that day.
Yes.
It's like, Mom, I've been driving for 20 fucking years.
I think I got a handle on it.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. So that's it. Be sure to check all the links as well and all that jazz. And again, please support Manos on Red Knight. I will, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I promise I'll put some in that, man. I promise.
Awesome. That's great. Give me your money, Duke.
And he doesn't get an ounce of the money if he doesn't reach the goal, so please help him out.
That's right. If I don't make my goal, I don't get anything.
You do get your money back if he doesn't make the goal. Don't let that influence you. If anyone's curious. So until next time, I'm Duke.
And I'm the real Manos.
Goodbye.